Hello, my lovely ones. Oh, this morning I wanted to tell you a little story, and I was thinking about I need a prop. So I asked my beautiful man if he would find me some photographs so that I could show you our little puppies from just when we just started to get married, when we just got married. And so I'm going to show you those quickly first, and then I'll tell you the story that goes. So look at this sweetheart. This is our little doggy we call Fudge, who is just so sweet. Oh my gosh. And then she had 8 puppies. And this handsome young man called Dusty became part of our family. And oh my gosh, we kept this one little sweetheart, and what a treasure he was. So this story really is about this little darling, little Dusty. And Dusty was just a sweet little boy, sweet, sweet, sweet natured little sweetheart. And he late in his life, he became blind. And it was so very, very hard for Bobby and I to leave him at home and then to go to school, to have to go all the way to Cornwall Hill College in Pretoria and leave him first thing in the morning. The light wasn't, there was no sun in the sky. It was just dark, and we would leave. And this poor little thing would sit at the gate and break my heart, morning after morning, break my heart, because this little thing sitting at the gate, and we had a friend staying on the property, so it wasn't like he was destitute or all on his own completely, but that loneliness. And then one morning I just thought, I can't. I would much rather not have a job than see that little face and my heart break and I cry all the way there. I can even cry now thinking about it. It was so, oh my word, it was such a big deal for me. Anyway, my sweet little Dusty. So this one morning I just said to Bobby, I can't. Get out, open the gate, call Dusty, get in the car, we're going to school together. And I walked in and I just thought, they're either going to embrace my doggy and me or they're not. And if they don't, I'm getting in my car and I'm going home and I'm not going to work there anymore. But luckily for me and for all the beautiful children that I taught, the school opened their arms and embraced this precious little doggy. And Dusty became such a sweetheart in the space that we were in. He, in my classroom, he had a little corner, right in the corner, his little bed there in his bowl, and he knew where he was, and he knew the way around the classroom. And every morning, there was one little boy in particular who really was having a very hard life and a real lot of hardship in his little heart and soul. And he would walk in and he wouldn't talk to me at all or anybody else. He would just walk in, the little head was down, carrying his little bag, and he'd walk across to put his bag down, and then he would go and sit with his legs crossed in front of Dusty. And he'd have these little conversations with Dusty. And we just left him and he just sat there and he just spoke about his sadness. No one listened to try to eavesdrop. We really valued his privacy. And this little boy would sit there for as long as it took, and he would empty his heart and he would just reconnect, and Dusty just lay there, just looked at him and loved him. And then after a few moments, when this little one was ready, he just got up and he was like, hello, Miss Joy. And he was ready for the day, just ready for the day. And I thought, what a sweetness that story is, because there is a way for us, even in the pain and the hardship and the calamities of our lives, there's a way for us to feel connections. And it doesn't have to be with another person, animals, plants, just being in nature. There's another way that we can just stop, bring all our stuff to that place and just be with it a little while, hold ourselves so gently and let it go, so that we don't carry that clutter into the rest of the day. So this little boy, I've never forgotten him, but a precious little soul. And he taught me so much about how it looks to just stop a little while and how to reset and then to connect into the day. And he was a happy little boy. He loved school and he loved all his friends, and we loved him. And he had a really sweet schooling experience. But I think going home was hard, and coming back each morning and just letting that go, and he did it. So I urge you then to find ways that you can connect that reset button, go and sit somewhere, take some breaths, just connect and think about who you truly are, and spend some time with those you love, and especially if they're a doggy. Just got a soft spot for dogs. Love you all. Have a glorious day, and let that be your energy exercise that you do for this week. Thank you for being here.